He was a master on the basketball court. Throughout his career, he won 6 NBA championships, created his own clothing line, and even became a successful entrepreneur. My question is, how did Michael Jordan achieve all of this? In order to answer that question, we're going to take a closer look at Michael Jordan's path to mastery. The medias have portrayed Jordan as one of the most iconic men in the world, but it didn't happen overnight. It all started when Jordan was a young boy. He and his brother Larry would oftentimes play basketball together and ended up fighting about who was the best player. His sister was also highly competitive. She took extra classes in high school and graduated prior to Jordan, who was 1 year older. Jordan admits that these early years with his family contributed a lot to his lust for competing and winning. In his Basketball Hall of Fame speech, Jordan refers to his intrinsic motivation as a flame that grew bigger and bigger as time went on. The more hardships and challenges he had to go through, the more motivated he was to succeed. One of his first failures in basketball came when he was still in high school. He wanted to make it into the school team, but the coach didn't see Jordan's potential. Instead of Jordan, the coach picked Leroy Smith, a guy known forever after as the only player who was better than Jordan. This added a log to his inner flame of motivation. From that day on, he wanted to prove to himself and to everyone else that the coach had made a mistake in not picking him. Years later, after proving to everyone that he was an outstanding player, while competing in the NBA's, Jordan broke his ankle and had to skip 65 games before returning. When he was back, his doctors told him to take it slow. They wanted him to only play 7 minutes per game. But at that point, he was already practicing 2 hours a day. You see, no matter what tribulation or hardship Jordan had to go through, he only came back more motivated than the last time. His broken ankle only added another log to his fire. When people told him that he would never be as good as his competitors or teammates like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, or Brian Russell, this added fuel to his fire. When people from Sports Illustrated ignored his sportsmanship, it added fuel to his fire. When he had to be on the same team with people he didn't like, this added fuel to his fire. Michael Jordan was not just an expert at playing basketball, he was an expert at turning resistance into motivation. And that concludes the first takeaway from this video. Whenever you go through a period of resistance or hardship in your life, try to turn that period into something positive, into something that will motivate you to succeed even more. Now, throughout his basketball career, Jordan had many different coaches. Fred Lynch, Roy Williams, Dean Smith, and Mike Krzyzewski are just some of these coaches. And one of the traits they saw in Jordan that made him outstanding was that he was very coachable. If you look at some clips from Michael Jordan's games, he tends to be very cocky and he has this in-your-face attitude. But in addition to his cockiness, he had a big portion of humility. He knew that in order to win, he was dependent on his teammates and the expertise from his coaches. And ultimately, that is what got him success in the game. He got it because he was coachable and he was able to listen. And he knew that there were people out there that knew something about the game of basketball that he didn't. So that is the second takeaway from this video. If you want to be successful, you gotta have humility. You gotta have the willingness to learn and to be shaped by other people that know more than you. Alright? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope that this helps you to achieve more in your life. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video or any of my other videos. And yeah, hope you have a great day. Peace.